back to another episode of What's in the Stars Saturday. This week we are talking about Sunday, January 22nd until Saturday, January 28th. And it's actually not a major energetic week, so we're just going to recap a little bit. This will be a shortened episode, but I really wanted to make sure that we touch upon the most important planet to me, and that is Venus. As a relational astrologer, I am always paying attention to what Venus is up to in the sky, the conversation she's having with the other life coaches, and what kind of energy she's bringing to us as human souls here on Earth. And so Venus really is the star of the year, and this week she definitely takes the cake as far as energy she is giving to us. So we're going to start off this week on Sunday the 22nd with Venus becoming conjunct with Saturn. Now this doesn't happen very often. And it's happening in the zodiac sign of Aquarius, which is even more rare. And what does this mean? Well, Saturn is the life coach to us that is all about having hard lessons, responsibility, taking on commitments. He wants us to have strong, solid foundations, and he's our tough love dad. So Saturn has been in the zodiac sign of Aquarius since December of 2020. He is on his way out. He will be leaving here on March 7th. So he is at 24 degrees. And he is about to finish his journey. So Saturn always goes out with a bang. So I want you to know, where is Aquarius in your birth chart? Either we've talked about that in a private reading you've had with me, or if you know how to find Aquarius in your birth chart, whatever area of life Aquarius rules for you, this is the area of life that he's been teaching you very hard lessons, and he's going to be wrapping up those lessons and going out with a bang. Now, Venus runs into Saturn, so she rules what we love, our relationships, money, what we value. She brings beauty and harmony and peace to our lives. And so when she runs into Saturn, this is a hard day for relationships. This is a day where you're going to have to Saturn commit or not commit. A Saturn where you're going to have to implement more boundaries. A Saturn where you're going to have to maybe have some rules around the relationship and the way that you want it to work. Now, Venus, when she's in Aquarius, like I mentioned in the last What's in the Stars Saturday, Venus in Aquarius is all about humanity and the collective and the tribe. And so how can we make this work for all of us? How can this be original or authentic, right? Aquarius is all about being original and living outside of society's norms. So Sunday is definitely a relationship-focused day where you're going to have some hard conversations. You might have to recommit to one another. But, once that's in place, things are going to be absolutely more beautiful, because later in the week, as she moves on from this hard conversation with Saturn, things will get really, really beautiful for us. Now, remember from last week, Venus was also in a square with Uranus. So we had some sudden upsetting news, sudden upsetting revelations. Maybe your relationship kind of had a little jolt or electric revamping, let's say. So now we're going to kind of settle that in and figure out how that's going to work. Also on Sunday the 22nd, Uranus comes out of retrograde. This is the last and final planet in retrograde for the next 3 months. So on Sunday, that's it. We are retrograde free. I will be making an entire YouTube video for Holistic Soul Sister TV on what we should be doing for the next 3 months, as there's no retrograde. So after Sunday, Uranus out of retrograde until April 21st, where Mercury will kick off our retrograde season of 2023. So it is go time. Then we fast forward to Friday. I mean, there's nothing else majorly going on until Friday, where again, Venus is the star of the show on Friday, and she moves into Pisces. This is dreamy, this is romantic. As she's in Pisces, she will run into Neptune. These are beautiful planets to be together. Neptune is illusion and fantasy and romance and living in la la land and Jesus energy of compassion and forgiveness and empathy. And I just want to have all of you. And Venus, again, ruling love and relationships, our money, our finances, all the things that we value. So on Friday the 27th, Venus moves into Pisces. She will be here until February 20th through Valentine's Day. So that's going to be absolutely beautiful energy to pay attention to. This is a great time, a great opportunity to launch things. We are retrograde free. Jupiter is in Aries making his moves. His landlord, Mars, is out of retrograde. So we just have a lot of forward momentum, and Venus in Pisces is beautiful, 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 beautiful energy, especially, like I said, for money and business and art projects and creativity, and it's just gonna be a beautiful, sweet energy. So soak that up until February 20th. Other than that, that is pretty much what's going on. Like I said, Saturn in his final stretch. On Saturday, as you're watching this video, we have the new moon in Aquarius. I made a whole video on that on the YouTube channel, so go check that out. That video is so exciting because this new moon is really launching us into the next chapter, into the next phase. The energy is so powerful right now. It's go time. We're going to live an entire year in the next 3 months, and I just want you to be prepared for it. And that's pretty much it. Mercury's out of retrograde in Capricorn, so he's now back on track, finishing his journey in Capricorn, allowing us to sign contracts, make decisions, buy and purchase things, all those things now that Mercury is out of retrograde. And that's all I want to share with you guys. It's a quick, short, easy What's in the Stars Saturday. Next week, we're going to have a lot more stuff to kind of talk about as we're moving forward in this retrograde free energy. If you want your copy of the 2023 Retrograde Astrology Journal, I am getting some in from the publishing company within the next week or two. So you can grab your copy. I'm still doing 2023 astrology forecast readings, or if you want your first time birth chart reading, I have those available. And of course, Valentine's Day is coming up. So if you're looking for some compatibility readings, a fun date night, I got you. All right, everyone, I will catch you over on the Instagram, holistic.soul.sisters. That is our community bulletin board, so you don't miss a thing, or on the YouTube channel for all the in-depth astrology content. And I'll catch you next week in What's in the Stars Saturday.